This is my last message to you. It's been quite some time since we last spoke. First of all, I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for being the vessel that I used to write for so many years, to be creative and explore my creativity for as long as I did, for the amount of time that I wrote under you, that name that I no longer use, that name that I left in the past. I want to thank you for being that thing that allowed me to speak my truth, a truth that a lot of people didn't know, and a truth that a lot more people will come to find out now that I'm on the journey that I'm on at this very moment. I'd also like to give an apology for taking it all down when I did. I needed to do it because at the time, it was a time that I needed to do it. And I know I just made it sound extremely redundant by saying the same thing twice, but what I mean is that that was my time that I needed to reflect. I needed to really look into myself and decide what it is that I wanted to do moving forward. And, it took months and months and months to truly figure it out because we have so much history. And this is history before we ever started making music. This was way back, when you were first given that name. When I was first given that name. When we met each other for the first time, when we interacted with each other for the first time, just by a suggestion. I made sure to thank Genesis on the album for that suggestion because without her, wouldn't have been able to meet you and we wouldn't have been able to do the things that we've done together. But you and I both know that I had to take it down because where I am now and where we were back then, it just had to happen because I finally had to break free from myself, from that shell, from that prison that I had locked myself in. And you were my cellmate. We shared many stories together. We went through a lot of wars together, and I know that after I release this album, that's going to be it for you. So that's why I wanted to make sure that when I released this album to the world, it was the best version of the work that we had worked on. It was the best version of it that we could possibly give to the world because I owe you that much for everything that you've done for me. So this is my send-off. This is my final thank you. And this is my last goodbye. Thank you to Pre Suave. Signed, Rafael Rivers.